Yeah, we have different forex markets or different market sessions in forex. So we are going to look at them one after the other. You have what Sydney session, and as you know, Sydney is the capital of Australia. And in Australia, their financial hub is in Sydney. That's why they name it Sydney session. We also have Tokyo session, the capital of Japan. And in Japan, their financial hub is in Tokyo. Berlin session, the capital of Germany. So in Germany, their financial hub is in what? Berlin. London session, the capital of UK. So in UK, their financial hub is in London. So they name London session. And finally, we have New York section. New York section is in US, United States of America. When you get to United States of America, their financial hub is what? New York. So as you can see, we have 5 historical forex markets or forex sections. Despite the fact that we have 5 market sections, some of them have been combined together because some of the individual market sections here are not large enough, so they combine them to form major market sections. Now we are coming to look at the combined sessions that we have. Looking at Sydney session is being combined with Tokyo section. Sydney is combined with Tokyo section to form Asian section. Both Sydney and Tokyo make Asian section. You can also find New Zealand market here. New Zealand is a very powerful market section. So New Zealand too can be found here in this Asian section. The second one also is Berlin and London section. Together, it forms a new market called Europe market or Europe session. You can also call it European session, but Europe for sure. For New York, it is assumed the biggest market on its own. So that one there is stands on its own. It doesn't combine with any market. That shows what New York is a very powerful session. You can see after the combination, we have what 3 major market sessions, namely Asian session, European session, and what New York session, making 3. But don't forget, all these market sessions don't open at the same time. They open one after the other. As one opens, and as time goes on, and if the first one get to the middle or the latter part of it, then the other one also opens to overlap it. As it overlaps it and time goes on, the first one closes. Then as this one continues to open, then the third one, which is for Berlin session, opens to overlap it. So it continues like that. That's why we see what the market is traded 24 hours a day. It is like a cycle that they all go through. Let's say Sydney opens here and continues to this level or closes at this level. Then Tokyo also opens to overlap it, then continue to this level, at this level. Then Berlin also opens here, then closes at this level or at this time. Is that an example I'm making? Then London also open and then closes somewhere here, and then New York also opens and then closes here. So they always overlap all the time. These markets overlap one another. That's why we say it is traded 24 hours a day. The market is traded 24 hours a day from Monday to Friday. Take note. It's like a cycle. As one opens and closes, another one also what opens and closes continuously. They overlap, so the market never stop operation or the market never closes during the week. It continues to what be operation. So it's very simple, my people. Now market sessions, we are still on market session. Yeah, so this is what the breakdown that we have, the 3 major market sessions that we have. So ASEAN, which comprises New Zealand, Tokyo, and what Sydney session. So these 3 markets form Asian session. So Asian session opens at 11 p.m. and closes at 8 a.m. in the morning GMT. That's my time. The next market session is what? European session, which comprises Berlin and what? London sessions, which make European session. So this European session opens in the morning at 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. exactly GMT my time. The next one is what? North American session. North American session, that's US or New York session. It opens at 1 p.m. and closes 8 p.m. in the evening GMT. That's how it means. One thing you have to know is that in Asian session, as it opens 11 p.m., it means that's the time their banks start working, because this market is for financial institutions. The moment these banks start working, that is the time the market opens. And as soon as the banks also close working, then the market will slow down. But still, other individual investors like retail traders will still be trading. But as banks close, the market will slow down. The volatility in the market will close down, because the banks that move the market. European session to the same. When it is 7 a.m. in the morning, banks starts working. As they start working, you see that the market will start moving aggressively, and then they close at 4 p.m. So between this time, this is the best time you have to trade, because as banks work, the volume of transaction in the market moving aggressively. That is the best time to trade. We have North American session or New York session, which opens at 1 p.m. and closes 8 p.m. 1 p.m. that you see, that is where banks in North America start working, and then the banks close at this time. So this is the time market moves aggressively. So we always, as traders, monitor these market sessions, especially at the time. You look at the time very well. You don't trade outside this time. If you are a trader who likes Asian session, this is the time that you have to take into consideration, between 11 p.m. and 8 a.m. GMT. And then if you are the type who like trading European session, this is the time that you have to target. You wait for this time between 7 a.m. in the morning to 4 p.m. in the evening. And then North American or New York session, this is their time interval, 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the evening. Yeah, so we are now on market sessions overlaps. As you can see, you have three major market overlap sessions here. The first one has to do with Sydney and Tokyo sessions overlap. These very market sessions overlap between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. and it lasts for 8 hours. If you are a trader and you want to trade this session overlap, then you will target the time between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. Again, we have Tokyo and London sessions overlap, and their overlap is between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. both in the morning, and the duration is 1 hour. And this 1 hour doesn't mean the market is inferior. You don't have to look down on it, because this very session is one of the sessions that is very, very volatile in the forex market. We also have London and New York session overlaps between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. in the evening. The duration is 4 hours. So that's it, my people. To me, as a trader, if you want to trade these various sessions, these are the various overlap time that you have to take into consideration. Between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. is for this very session, and then 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. also for this session, and then between 12 p.m. in the afternoon and 4 p.m. in the evening also for this session. That's good. Yeah. Now we are coming to talk about when not to trade as a forex trader. As we have already touched on the best time to trade, it is equally good to touch on this very important topic. Yeah, as you know, this very market is designed for banks and other financial institutions, and these very people don't work during weekends. but only on weekdays. We have what? Christmas Day, which happens to be on 25th December every year. Markets normally closes during this time. And then New Year's Day, market don't open. Holidays. In Forex, we have holidays for banks. We have something we call Forex calendar, which forecasts various events that will happen each day. With the help of Forex calendar, we can know what will happen the next day, or even the next week, or the next month. It's very good. I advise every Forex trader to monitor the calendar. We have high impact news. High impact news is also, it has its good sides and bad sides. Some forex traders like trading it, but others don't, because it creates gaps, jams and fluctuations in the market, thereby might affect your trading. You have low volatility. Yeah, because in forex we make profit when market moves. As we have low volatility here, definitely it means market will not move for you to what? Maximize profits. Yeah, so as you can see, we have two categories of events. I personally group them. The first group is weekends, Christmas Day, New Year's Day. And on this day, market is officially closed. Market don't open. Take note. Wow, this is wonderful. It's officially closed. So it's not advisable for you as a forex trader to trade this market, because during this time the market is closed. We also have holidays, high impact news, low volatility times, and then you can add Independence Day. Independence Day. So Independence Day. We also have religious events. Religious events. It's noisy. This is my handwriting. Religious events or festivities or celebrations. You can write anyone you like. You also have what? Election days. Election days. So you can add the days. This second category of events, which are holidays, high impact news, low volatility, Independence Day, religious events, election day. Though market is open, but some traders don't like trading it, because market at times behaves abnormally because of any eventuality can happen. Looking at this second category of events, which are holidays, high impact news, low volatility times, Independence Day, religious events or festivities, election days. Yeah, though during this particular event, market opens still, you can trade, but just that any eventuality can happen. The market can take you by surprise. That's why some traders don't like trading during these events or occasions. But all the same, you can trade, but just that you have to trade with caution. That's it. My people, we have come to the end of this video, and then hopefully I'll come to you with another heavy duty content. So stay tuned, never go anywhere. I love you all. Hakuna Matata. Bye bye.